Ever since the S23 lineup was introduced, there's been a lot of talk and hype around the Galaxy S23 Ultra. It's the most premium phone in the lineup, got the best hardware as well, but I believe that it's not the best it's not the best Android phone of 2023. I love controversies. This is the Galaxy S23 Plus, the best phone in the Galaxy S23 lineup, and I have 3 reasons to believe that. Close to great hardware, great cameras, and a reasonable price tag. In fact, I feel that this is quite underrated as well. Well, let me explain. The Galaxy S23 Plus is a genuinely premium phone. It has Gorilla Glass Victus 2 protection on either side, comes with armored aluminum frame and is available in 2 beautiful colors. And from the moment I took it out of the box, I genuinely love the in-hand feel of this phone. It's thin, considerably light, and gets full protection against dust and water. It's not huge as the S23 Ultra, so it's also easier to hold and carry. It's a little slippery though, so be careful else you might end up damaging the phone. Well, the perks continue on the front as well. Honestly, the panel doesn't get much better. It's a 6.6-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED panel with 120Hz refresh rate. The refresh rate goes from 48Hz to 120Hz, and this HDR10 Plus support with a peak brightness of 1750 nits. This is the best possible AMOLED display you can get in the market. It has excellent viewing angles. Videos look great on the screen, and interacting with the whole display is so much fun. The only difference here is that the S23 Ultra had a Quad HD Plus resolution and this one is restricted at 1080p, but it still is a fantastic display. I can't thank Samsung enough to get rid of those Exynos chipsets. The S23 Plus comes with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip, and it feels like a huge upgrade over last year's S22 Plus, which also had a Qualcomm chip but came with its own set of issues. The gains are to be instantly seen. The phone is more reliable than before and comes with better cooling. It handles most tasks with ease. The heating is also very mild and was only noticeable after 50 minutes of Asphalt 9. I played a few other games and I'm genuinely convinced with the phone's performance. There's only one 8GB RAM option this time and it shouldn't bother you much. Also on the software side, if you have used a Samsung phone in the past, you will get used to this pretty soon. And you also get 4 years of software support on this phone, so that puts it at par with the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Let's first have a look at the camera specifications. So on this one you get a 50 megapixel main camera, there's a 12 megapixel ultra wide angle, a 10 megapixel telephoto camera which comes with 3x optical zoom. On the front there is a 12 megapixel selfie shooter. The S23 Ultra obviously comes with a better 200 megapixel main sensor. It also got the 100x space zoom support, but the S23 Plus also is very strong in the camera game. You might look at the specifications and say that there is not much improvement over the S22 Plus from last year, but the gains can be seen on the software front or the image processing side, which allows S23 Plus to click much better images. Let's have a look at few images and let me explain in detail. The main camera is the star here. You can see the images, they are sharp, have plenty of details, look pleasant to the eye, and even the HDR performance is so good. The skin tones here are also pretty good, look amazing. The camera slightly boosts the colors to make the images look better, as you can see in these pictures, but I think a lot of people actually prefer this. The portrait images are excellent, there is near perfect edge detection and the bokeh looks amazing. The ultra wide angle sensor also manages to capture plenty of details. As you can see, the pictures have come out sharp. Now there's no 100x zoom on this phone, but you can still capture good close-in shots. Look here, the image at 10x has come out really good. Moving on to the night photography, the images are good. I don't see much improvement on the S22 Plus here, but that was already a capable phone. Lastly, check out some selfies. Even the front camera is so satisfying. Again, the battery has improved from last year and a lot of it is because of a better optimized chipset. My use case, as most of the times, included watching a lot of videos, taking a lot of pictures, playing a few games, and the phone easily lasted for a day. The only thing that I would change though is that you don't get a charger inside the box, so you'll have to buy that separately. Also, the phone still supports just 45 watt of charging. After using all those fast charging phones, this feels a little slow. But there's also support for wireless charging, so if you're using a wireless charger, you can simply put it over there and charge the phone. Look, if you have money, you might have already gone out and bought the S23 Ultra. That out there is the undisputed Android king. But the thing is that not everyone can spend rupees 1.25 lakh on a phone. And for that vast majority, well, this right here is the best Android phone to buy in 2023. Let me know how you like this phone, how you like the review, and if you still have some questions that you want me to answer, please put them in the comment section. I'll take them up in one of our future videos.